Hello you guys and welcome back to my mom's closet. It has been a week for you. It's been 2 days for me and I needed the break, honestly. I just needed to step outside of this room for a minute, but I am back and ready to finish this room. If this is your first time here, I have a series. I think this is episode 4 or 3 on making over my mom's closet. So there actually used to be a wall exactly where I'm standing with a little tiny door, and this area, she basically had a clothing rack. And the room itself wasn't tiny, but because there's a large window, it really limited her ability of what she could do in here. So she had a little clothing rack and then a tiny little tall boy dresser, and that was it. And it felt cramped and kind of not exactly this. So we took IKEA cabinets and I framed them all out. We added some doors last week. Oh, come on! That was fun. And now you guys can probably see that they are a little bit basic. So before we go ahead and add the paint, we're gonna add some trim. So our house is a 120-year-old house, and because of that, the trim detail is exquisite. There is beautiful trim, chunky trim in every area of this house. There we have beadboard, we've got the corner moldings, like everything is just stunning. And so of course, we need to elevate this to make it look like it's always been here. So I picked up this trim from Lowe's. I'll have it linked down below, the specific one. And I love it because it's not too thick. We're gonna be putting thicker on the walls and on the bathroom walls. And I figured this would complement that. So we're going to go on the doors and on the drawers, making it all look seamless. Essentially, if you wanna add character, trim is the way to do it. And the way that I see it, you can never have too much. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on that. But instead of using my miter saw, which is chunky and huge and outside and having to make so many cuts and going in and out if it's off just a little bit, I bought miter shears. And I've wanted to try these forever. It was $26, I think. You can get a pair for 20, but this one had the best reviews. Again, I'll link it down below. But it has it where you can do your different angle cuts. All you do is unlock the little lever here, which there is a screw on it. Don't take that screw out. I literally was like, why would they make you unscrew this to use it? You just pop it down, okay? So don't unscrew that. But all you do is take it and you turn it to your measurement. Mine are all gonna be 45, super easy. And then it cuts through like butter. This is going to save me so much time and effort, and I'm so happy about that. Swapping to this cabinet because on this one I have my holes placed for where I'm going to have the hardware, but I didn't do it on this one yet. So I'm now able to easily line up where I can put the trim, because I want it to still be a box on their own unit, but line up all the way down. So I'm going to figure that out right now, and then I'll make my cuts. I am in the smallest rectangle and I'm always losing everything in here. Okay, I went ahead and did one drawer just so I could test out where I want all of my measurements to go. I did 2 inches around the door, and around the drawer I did 1 1/4, and it still looks good. You know, it's all gonna look good with all the measurements. And then, but I kept the outside at 2 inches across. I tried doing 2, was just way too big. 2 was too big for the drawer. And then 1 1/2 still just felt like it was so crammed. And once the knobs are in, I wanna make sure that they have enough space to breathe and live in here. So I felt like 1 1/4 was good for the drawer. So went ahead and did 1, and now we're gonna go ahead and do the rest. okay, paint time. Well, I wanted initially something a little more creamy, like the natural cream I did in the kitchen, or even accessible beige. But when we put it in here, it just felt too dark, and my mom said she would prefer more of a white. And so we compromised and we are going with a creamy white. And I looked at a bunch of different whites. Whites can be so tricky. And so I really like to get samples, but this time I was just like, I can't waste money on samples. And so I just really pray this doesn't bite me in the butt. But I went ahead and got Timeless White by Sherwin-Williams, and I'm using the door and trim paint. Ideally, I wanted the emerald something, something, something. I'll put a picture up here, but they didn't have it in stock. And so she said this would still work. So I really hope she was right, because I want this to last. So you guys can see it's like a nice creamy off-white. So let's say a prayer looks good. Because the plan is to put this on the cabinets and then go back and get a satin for the walls. This is semi-gloss, so let's say a little prayer together. Amen. I just have to know what it looks like. Looks like white. Looks like white. Which I guess isn't a bad thing. It's pretty. These cabinets look so good. There's minor things that I want to kind of tweak to make them look even better. And then of course we're still waiting on the hardware. Now these do say they take at least 5 days to fully cure. And if you let that happen, then you'll have a lot more durability. So that way if you like accidentally nick it or something, the paint is less likely to kind of come off. So now I'm out of breath because I quickly ran to Lowe's. I have to go meet my sister and mom at IKEA because we need to get some more shelves for in here. They wouldn't ship them to the local IKEA, like pickup kind of thing. And so we just have to go for just the shelves, which really stinks. But it's okay because IKEA is fun. But I ran to Lowe's so I could get the same color, Timeless White, but in a satin. So I did semi-gloss for the cabinets, and I'm gonna do a satin on the wall. It'll still have a little bit of a shine for it, and I wanted satin because I just love satin. But I'm also gonna carry it into the bathroom. And it's a better finish for bathrooms with the steam and just, you know, washability and that kind of thing. So I'm gonna just do the small little areas in here that I need to get to. And then that way when we get back from IKEA, I can do a second coat. And then I need to figure out, my mom wants to do the windows and doors white, but I need to figure out if I wanna do the crown molding the white or if I wanna do it the color of the wall. So painting this will help me visualize what one looks better, but it's feeling so real, you guys. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, let's start painting. Goodbye, gray. Good morning, you guys. A new day. So we got all of the walls painted the same color. Again, this is Timeless White by Sherwin-Williams. It's a really beautiful, it feels like a vintage white. Like it has that subtle cream tone to it, really, really beautiful. So walls are done. I did paint the crown molding and the baseboards. I did not do trim around the doors or the windows because my mom wants to strip them. And so I totally get it. You know, you do such a fresh space. It just feels like the windows are kind of gunky because they do have so many layers. I do wish we had done that before. I did all of this paint work, so I told her, give me a day or two because I want this paint to cure. I don't want to have to, you know, stick tape to stuff. Like everything has been painted, the ceiling, the walls, everything. And so I don't really have an area that I can stick plastic wrap to if I get gunk. Like you guys know, the newel post was a mess. And so yeah, so we're gonna see. So I just didn't paint those yet because I don't want to put another layer on top if we're gonna take it off. So now I'm still waiting on the hardware to come in. I was hoping it was gonna be here by now. Hasn't come, so I need to check for that update. And then we still have to decorate, of course. The floors are not changing until I do the bathroom. I'm gonna be doing so much work in the bathroom that I don't wanna be accidentally spilling paint on them. And I even thought for a second, like, well, what if I just did the closet area so you guys could kind of see it? But I really don't want to mess them up. So we're just gonna leave it. So the only other thing I have left to do in this space, as I wait for those things, are to add some wall trim to just a couple little areas so that way it ties even further into the bathroom. And then we also have shelves, which my son has lovingly displayed like a bridge on the floor. So we went to IKEA yesterday and we picked up the shelves that go inside the tall skinny units. We're just putting one above the rod over here because this will be the hanging dresses, but they're so tall that you want to utilize every inch of space that you can. And then the other one is going to be essentially the linen closet. The only thing is I did put beadboard in the back of it, so I'm just hoping that the shelves will still fit because it is just, you know, 1/4 of an inch, but not even, maybe it's like an 1/8, but it still can make all the difference with this kind of stuff. So let's say a prayer and go ahead and install these, and then I'm essentially gonna leave this here. Oh, and we still have window curtains. Like we still have so much happening, you guys. So much still has to happen in this space. So today's only Thursday. I'm gonna give it and hopefully everything comes in because, you know, it'll be easy to install the hardware, it'll be easy to install the window treatments, and then I can show you the space as it is without the floor. If it doesn't come in, you guys, I might have to end the video and then do another one. I'm so sorry. So we'll see where we end up, but I'm also gonna be starting the bathroom today, so very exciting. Very exciting, things are moving. Harvey says hi. So in the bathroom, the big kind of difference that we're gonna make is I'm going to be adding trim all over the walls. Wall molding, box molding, whatever you wanna call it. And so I want to, you know, we have this empty wall here that we didn't end up putting a unit. We didn't have quite enough room for it, and then we also just decided like this was enough, and then if my mom wants to, she can put, she has a dress form, she could put here. She could eventually get like a small piece of furniture if she wanted, whatever, but also just because this door opens here, and so we just felt like it would kind of hinder the flow even more. So I'm gonna go ahead and add box molding. Now my plan in the bathroom is to do 2 boxes, having one that's about 2/3 of the wall and the other one the bottom third. So I'm just gonna mimic that here, and I feel like it'll be a nice flow. You know, if this door's open, you can see inside and it is the same. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. And then also under the windows, there is just a little gap that I'm going to put this here as well. And it's just those finishing details that just make this room come together. I'm gonna prime this wall. I'm not kidding you, I have at least 5 or 6 paintbrush configuration roller things in my fridge right now, and I really hope this is the primer one because I tried to narrow it down. I'm like, I think, but I thought I washed that one. So anyways, I'm gonna prime these boards though, and then I'm gonna call it a night because I am very tired. But I'm so sorry, you guys. So this is unfortunately the end of the video. I wanted so badly to have this space be 98% done for you, and by that I mean we can't do the floors Still got to figure out what we're doing with the doors and the trim and the paint and all that. But I wanted to have the hardware and the curtains for you, but neither came in. And so I'm torn, and I know that some people will like pause and just prolong the video and then show you the finished product. But because it's not even the final, I think that we're just gonna go ahead and end this here. And then hopefully next week's video, I will have all those details in place, and then we'll start the bathroom. So it'll be a wrap up of this, moving on to the bathroom, which is kind of good because again, the space is not fully finished anyways. And so it'll kind of make the grand reveal be hopefully even better when we show like the entirety of everything done. So I apologize for that. I hope you guys like the upgrades that we did though, with all of the trim and the paint. It feels so elevated in here. You guys are the best. I hope you like this video. Again, I apologize. And I will see you next Sunday though at 2 p.m. for sure, starting the bathroom. Hopefully hardware is here by then. If not, you guys, I don't even know. I don't even know, but we'll be in the bathroom. So, but don't worry, because we still have to decorate. We still have to add floors, you guys. We have things to do. There's lots happening. So hope you enjoyed this update. I apologize if it wasn't what we all expected, but still progress was made. And you know, this is life. Sometimes things get delayed and sometimes things happen, but we still made so much beauty happen in this space just the last week. So you guys are the best, and make sure you subscribe if you aren't already, and I'll see you next Sunday at 2 p.m. Bye guys.